بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, good morning to you all. Today, inshallah, we will continue taking our lessons for the third year. My name is teacher Inas Al-Hdathi. So let's start together. As you can see, we are still at unit number 2. The name of the unit is called Travel. Travel and Transportation. This is lesson number 3, or this is the third lesson. You can find this lesson at page 26 and 27. We'll be taking this lesson in 2 days. Okay, so let's start by revising what we've learned in the previous lesson. Bismillah. So in the previous lesson, as you remember, it was grammar. So we talked about some and any. Also, we talked about simple present tense, adverbs of frequency, and so on. We'll be revising some of these grammars in this or at the beginning of this unit. So let's start of this lesson. Sorry, this is the cover of unit number 2, Travel and Transportation. Remember, you can find it at page 26. So let's start by talking or remembering or revising adverbs of frequency. What do we mean by adverbs of frequency? If I ask you, how often do you pray? How often do you visit your aunt? How often do you do your homework? How often do you, for example, lie or steal? Okay, most probably you'll be using adverbs of frequency. Like what? Like these. So let's start by reading the adverbs of frequency here. As you can see, to your left, I have the strongest one, the one that has 100%, always, like I always pray on time. 100%, okay? After that, I have usually. This is more like 90, 95%. Then I have sometimes, which is like 50%. Rarely, which is about 25%. And I have coming to 0%, never. So let's read the adverbs of frequency one more time. And then we'll be doing the exercises below. Always, usually, sometimes, rarely, and never, Let's start by doing the first exercise. I give you a picture and, a logo for which one is it, which adverbs we must be using, and let's try to make a sentence together. As you can see, I have this girl, she's playing logo. What do you think we should do? She what? She always? No, here I have she. Rarely, very good. She rarely plays, let's say, Lego. Rarely, let's say just 1 day a week. Okay, so she rarely plays Lego. Let's go to the next one. I have Fatima. She's baking something, let's say cookies. She or Fatima always, very good. As you can see, I have first full circle here. She always bakes cookies. Very good, very good. Let's go to the next one. I have Umar. What do you think? Now I have 0%. Umar, never, never. The plants, very good. Never water the plants. Let's go to the boy here. He hangs out with his friend. So I have like, what do you think? It's not never, it's not always, it's usually. He usually, excellent. He usually meets his friends. Very good. Let's go to the next one. They. As you can see, I have an empty circle. So they never, excellent, play basketball. They never play basketball. Very good. Next one, I usually, very good. I usually visit my grandparents. Very good. They always, very good. Basketball. And the last one, Iman, sometimes goes shopping. Very good, very good. Let's try to read our answers one more time. She rarely plays Lego. Fatima always bakes cookies. Omar never waters the plants. He usually meets his friends. They never play basketball. I usually visit my grandparents. They always play basketball. Iman sometimes goes shopping. Let's go. And that was for the adverbs of frequency. Let's go to the next one. For the next one, I know you remember this well. We talked about some and any and when do I use them. If you could remember, we use articles, a and an, with singular countable nouns. But sometimes if I have plural or uncountable like let's say chicken, meat, oil, orange juice, how can I use some or how can I use some and any? So let's try to read. When do I use some? I use some if the sentence is affirmative. So there's no not in this sentence. With uncountable, with plural countable, or with sentences like we have got or she has got. Okay, I have some in the middle, and on the other side I have milk, which is uncountable, oranges, onions are countable, sugar and cheese are uncountable. Okay, so we can say there is some milk, there are some oranges, and so on. That is for some. Let's go for the next one. Also for any, I use them not with affirmative, I use them with negative sentences. So we must have not here. Also with plural countable and uncountable nouns. So there aren't countable, isn't uncountable, or sentences like she hasn't got or I haven't got if I have a negative. Also, we use any with question. Are there, countable, plural countable, is there, uncountable, or have you got or has she got? To your right, I have the examples. I have apples, countable, bread, water, flour are uncountable. Also, I have carrots, countable, bread, uncountable, sweets, countable, and ice, uncountable. Let's have some examples together here. Choose some or any. Number one, there is some or any milk in the fridge. So what do you think? Some or any. Remember, we use some with affirmative sentence, no not. So this sentence is affirmative. Very good. There is some milk in the fridge. Number two, we don't need some or any flour. Not, negative. Any, very good. Any flour, that's right. Number three, can I have some or any water, please? Remember, this is not a question. It's not a direct question. This is a request. Okay? Can I have some water, please? Okay? But for number four, this is a question. Are there some or any eggs in the fridge? This is a question. So we'll be using any. Are there any eggs in the fridge? Number five, there are some cats in the garden, because I have, this is an affirmative sentence. So let's read it. There is some milk in the fridge. We don't need any flour. Can I have some water, please? Are there any eggs in the fridge? There are some cats in the garden. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Also, we talked about simple present tense. Let's talk about it more. If you can remember, I divide it into two flowers. To your left, I have I, you, we, they. We use them with verbs that has no S, no need for an S. I like, you like, we like. But to your right, as you can see, I have he, she, and it. Let's say Fatima, Omar, or the cat. But I must have S here. He likes, she likes, and so on. Okay, so let's try to do this exercise first. Choose the correct answer. Number one, He drives his car every day. He, what do you think? Very good. He drives his car every day. Excellent. Number 2. We play or we plays tennis after school. What do you think? Play or plays? Very good. With we, I have the verb with no S. We play. He eats ice cream. What do you think? Eats. That's right. Very good. Number 4. They sleep or sleeps in their bedroom. Sleep or sleeps. Very good. I have sleep. Number 5. It walks in the park. Walk or walks? The answer is walks. Very good, very good. Let's read the answers one more time. He drives his car every day. We play tennis after school. He eats ice cream. They sleep in their bedroom. It walks in the park. Very good. So we revise all the grammar that we talked or we have before. So this is our unit, or this is our lesson. The new lesson we have, you will have it at page 26. Okay, this is how it looks like. Have your books ready. Okay, and I'll be showing you some pictures. So as you can see, these are some verses from Quran that will talk about how important geography is. We have this verse from Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. والأرض مددناها وألقينا فيها رواسي وأنبتنا فيها من كل شيء موزون. We'll discuss the words of rawasi and so on. Okay. Also I have this verse. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وهو الذي مد الأرض وجعل فيها رواسي وأنهارا ومن كل الثمرات جعل فيها زوجين اثنين يغشي الليل النهار إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. Also we'll be discussing, this is like an introduction. So as you can see, this is a picture of some geographical or something that is common here in Saudi Arabia. What do you think is this? Is it a garden? Is it a park? No, it is a desert. It is a desert. We have 2 deserts here in Saudi Arabia. We have a desert. So let's read it together. Desert. Desert. One more time. Desert. One last time. Desert. Very good. Let's go to the next one. For the next one, this is not a desert. This or these are mountains. Very good. Mountains. Let's read it together, please. Mountains. Mountains. One more time. Mountains. One last time. Mountains. Very good. And also we have this in Saudi Arabia. For the next one, what do you think? It's not a desert. It's not a mountain. It's a way between 2 hills or between 2 mountains. What do we call it? This way it is a valley. Very good. A valley. Let's say it together. Valley. Valley. One more time. Valley. One last time. Valley. Very good. Let's go to the next one. How about this one? As you can see, I can see farms. I can see some animals. It's not a city like Riyadh or Jeddah. It is a village. Very good. It is a village. Let's say it together. Village. Village. One more time. Village. One last time. Village. Very good. Let's go to the next one. How about this one? Not a village now. As you can see, I have buildings, streets. So it is city. Very good. City. Let's say it one more time. City. One last time. City. Very good. How about this one? So we talked about desert, mountain. How about this one? And we have this in Saudi Arabia. This is sea or a sea. Very good. Let's say it together. Sea. Sea. One more time. Sea. One last time. Sea. Very good. Excellent. Let's go to the next one. But let's go through them one more time. So we could have all the knowledge we need for the next exercise. As if you could remember, what is this? Is it a mountain? No, it is. It's a desert. It's a desert. Very good. This is a desert. Let's go to the next one. How about these? What are they? They are, because I don't have one, I have many. Mountains, mountains, very good, mountains. For the next one, what is this? It is a valley, very good. It's a valley, very good, very good. And for the next one, how about this? Very good, it's a village, it's a village, very good. And I have, how about this one? It is, it's like Riyadh, Jeddah, Dammam, Khobar. It is a city, very good. It is a city. And this is the last one I have is, I have a sea, I have a sea, very good. Now, this is an empty picture that has no names here, okay? So let's try to name some of the landforms here. Actually, there are 4 different landforms in this picture. I can name a few, but I will give you some time. What do you think? What are the landforms here in this picture? There are 4. Okay, as you can see, I can identify a mountain, a valley, a lake, and a hill. Okay, so let's try to read them. I have a mountain, a valley, which is a way or a road between 2 hills or 2 mountains. I have a lake and I have a hill. Very good, very good. Let's go to the next one. Now, let's try to answer this one. Choose. These are what? Mountains, hills. What's the perfect answer here? Mountains or hills? Very good, mountains. These are mountains. And keep in mind some of the famous mountains here in Saudi Arabia. Let's go to the next one. How about this one? Choose. This is a village. True or false? Is this right or wrong? This is a village. Is it a village? No, it is. It's a desert. Very good. This is a desert. This is a desert. Very good. This is a desert. Okay, as you can see, this is a map of Saudi Arabia. What I need you to look at is this, because this is very important. We call it key of the map, okay? We have a star, we have a dot, we have a triangle, okay? The star refers to the capital city, and the capital city of Saudi Arabia is Riyadh. This is very important because this is like an introduction for our next lesson. Also, I have cities, some major cities, some dots. I have Medina, I have Tabuk, Ha'il, Buraida, Yanbu', Mecca. Actually, our next lesson is about Yanbu'. So, be ready for that. We have a Taif and so on. We have mountains. As you can see, we have Jibal al-Suda. Also, I have the water. As you can see, I have the Gulf and the Red Sea. And the last one I have is the desert, which is Rub' al-Khali. Rub' al-Khali. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Now, let's have your books ready. We will get back to that. Let's have your books ready at page 26. I will have it zoomed in a minute, but let's have it ready like this. So let's try to answer together. Look and read. As you can see, and as I explained before, this is a map of Saudi Arabia, and this we call the key of the map. Okay? So, I have 1, 2, 3. I have the 6 words that we introduce. Mountains, valley, a village, a city, a sea, and a desert. The 2 boys are asking, what is number 3? What is number 3? Number 3 is a village. Very good. Let me ask you about number 1. What is number 1, my dear student? It's a mountain. Very good. It's a mountain. Very good. Very good. How about number 4? It refers to Riyadh. It's a city. Very good. Very good. How about number 5? Where is number 5? It is a sea. That's right. It is a sea. And the last one here I have is number 2. What is number 2? It is a valley. Very good. It is a valley. So that was our lesson today. Let's try to remember what we've learned. We introduced some famous landforms like a valley, a city, a village, a desert, a sea, okay? All these geographical landforms are an introduction for our next lesson. As I told you, we'll be talking about city Yanbu'. So that was our lesson. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.